Hello everyone.
And welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope that you are doing well.
If yes, do press the like button. Okay, and don't forget to subscribe the channel. Okay, so see here I will be solving 3 marks questions. Okay, of the paper June 2019. It means this is a supplementary exam paper. Okay, so here the question asked are some of the most important ones. They could be asked in your final exam, which is going to happen this year. Okay, so try to learn them all, practice them. Okay, and don't forget to share this video with your friends if you have understood after watching it. Okay, so you can see, without wasting much time on introduction part, let me directly come to the questions. So you can see this question. This has been appeared in all the 3 mark section of 2019-20 supplementary as well as previous main exams. Correct? So this is very important question. Mark it very important. Since it is important, I have solved this problem, solved this theorem in two different ways. The link is available in the description box. You can watch it from there. Okay. So without wasting time on it, let us move to the next question. What have they asked? Two concentric circles of radii 5 centimeter and 3 centimeter are drawn. Okay. Find the length of the chord of the larger circle which touches the smaller circle. So first you should know the meaning of concentric circles. If I draw a rough circle over here, okay, imagine this is a circle with center O. There will be another circle with the same center but different radius, correct? Then these two circles are called as concentric circles. Understood? So this is the meaning of concentric circle. Now, what is the question? Two concentric circle of radius 5 and 3. So I will take the bigger. Let me write it as CB, bigger, and this I will write it as CS, smaller circle. So the this is the bigger circle. Let me write its radius is how much? It is 5 centimeter, and for the smaller CS, the radius is, I'm writing this to make you understand. Okay, just understand and you can write, solve this problem on your own. So this is a 5 centimeter and the smaller one of 3 centimeter. Okay, means from here to here it will be 3. Let me mark this as A and this as B. So OA is radius of smaller circle 3 centimeter and OB is radius of the bigger circle with 5 centimeter. Got it? Now see, find the length of the chord of the larger circle. So this is the larger circle CB. We have to find its length of a chord that touches the circle, that touches the smaller circle. So let me draw a mm, chord such that it touches this circle. Okay. So if you see B, let me name it as C. So BC is a chord on the larger circle and it is touching the smaller circle. Correct? Now we have to find the length of CB. What is the length of this CB we have to find. So how are you going to do that? So for that we have to use concepts of maybe like trigonometry we should use, or this Pythagoras theorem. We'll see that, but these two topics which you have learnt in your previous classes, you have to use them. See how, if I draw this radius, correct? So since this is radius and this is a tangent, the angle over here will be 90 degree, correct? And now this total length is how much? We know it as, what is the length? 5, correct? It is 5 centimeter. OB is 5 here. And what is this O? If this is, if I name it as D, you can see OD and OA are same, correct? So they are equal to how much? OA and OD. it is equal to 3 centimeter. So you can see if I write this figure like this, you can see this is ODB, and you have this as 5 centimeter, this as 3 centimeter, and this you have to find. So using Pythagoras theorem, we can write OB square is equal to OD square plus DB square, correct? And this is 5 square, this is 3 square, this is unknown, DB is unknown. So 5 square is 25, bring this to LHS, this becomes 9, and this is DB. I will transfer root also, this becomes root. So root of 16, how much is DB or BD? It is 4 centimeter, correct? Let me write it here. So now BD is 4 centimeter. Okay, and if you see, this again will be the same, this is also same 5, this is again 3, so this will be 4 itself. So both of them are 4 and 4, correct? So we can write CB is equal to 2 times of BD, and how much is that? 2 times of 4, that is equal to 8 centimeter. So this is our answer. Have you understood? It's very simple. Okay, the concept of which one? Yeah, trigonometry. No, we have not used trigonometry, we have used, yeah, Pythagoras theorem. Okay, now moving to the next question. I hope you have understood this. Yeah, so let us see the next question now. So the next question is from the chapter constructions. Construct a triangle with sides 5, 6 and 7 centimeter, and then construct another triangle whose sides are 3 by 5 of the corresponding sides of the given triangle. So first you have to draw a what? So this is triangle. Let me take this as 5 centimeter. You can take 5, 6 or 7, it is up to you. So I will be taking 5 over here. Okay, and this cutting an arc of from this side it should be, you can take 6, and from this side it should be 7. Okay, I hope you know this. Using a compass you have to cut an arc of 6 from this end, you can name this as B, and from this end you have to cut an arc of 7. Wherever they intersect, from there you have to join this BC. Okay, now what you have to do, we have to construct another triangle. Okay, and the ratio they have given is 3 by 5. So what you have to do, from B draw a line like this. Now cut this into, which is the bigger number, 3 or 5? It is 5. So cut it into 5 equal parts, 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, you can name this as B1, B2, B3, B4, B5. Got it? Now from the denominator, what do we have in the denominator? It is 5. So remember this DJ. Okay, DJ wale babu, remember that. From denominator you have to join this C. So denominator was 5, so you have to join from 5 to C like this using your scale. Okay, if it was 5 by 3, you have to join it from 3. Remember that. Remember always DJ, denominator joining. Okay, so after joining this, measure this angle. Now from B3, again since it is in the numerator, measure this angle. Okay, you have to plot a line, okay, on this BC, such that the angle between this line, okay, whatever you have written here, and this should be same. So for that you can cut an arc of this length, okay, and then join this, you'll get something like this, and this is your C dash. Similarly measure the angle using your compass here. Okay, how? See, put your pointer over here, cut an arc. Now again put the same pointer of the compass, cut an arc like this. Now measure this two point, the distance between these two, the same distance you have to mark it here, then just extend it. This becomes your A dash. So A dash B C dash is the new triangle. You can write this. Okay, and you can also write, for verification you can write A using BPT. See, A dash by A dash B will be equal to what? Yes, C C dash by C dash B. You can also check this. Okay. So moving to the next question now. So this is our next question. Find the mode of the following data in the frequency distribution table, and in the OR section they have given find the median. So I will ask you to solve mode. Okay, always go for mode. Okay, mode, then median, at last you can go for mean. Okay, so I will be solving both of these question, but in your exam try to go with mode because it's very simple. Okay, you have to just remember the formula. What is mode formula? It is L plus f1 minus f0 divided by 2 f1 minus f0 minus f2 into h. Okay, now what are all this that you will get from this table? Okay, so this is family size, that is class interval, and this is number of families, that is frequency. Okay, now you have to find first the model class. You can write this in the RHS, this side, right hand side. First you have to find model class. How are you going to get that? Looking at this frequency table, the value which is higher in all this, it is 8. So this corresponding class is your model class. Understood? And L is the lower limit of that model class, and F1 is this frequency f1. F2 will be the next one. What is the number before 1? It is 0, so this is your f0, f0. So f1, f2 and f0 you have got. Write it. F1 is 8, f0 is 7, and f2 is 2. What about h? H is the class size. So what is size? It is, you can see 2, 2, everywhere it is 2. So you can also write 5 minus 3, which is 2. Just substitute now. So mode is equal to L plus. So 3 plus f1 is 8 minus 7 divided by 2 into f1 is 8 minus 7 minus f2 is 2 into h. H is also 2. So on solving this, first you have to solve the bracket. 8 minus 7 is 1. This is 7 and 9, 2 is minus 9, and here if you see 8 2 is 16. So what is 16 minus 9? Yes, it is 7, right? Isn't it? Yeah. Now this you have to write here into 2. Now on solving this, you'll get 3 plus 3 ones 2 ones are 2 by 7. So just divide this here, 2 by 7. Okay, put 0 here, you'll get 7 twos are 14, 6.0, so 7 8s, correct? 56. So you can take this value, 3 plus 0.28. Now how much is that? 3.28. So this is your mode. It's very simple. Okay, you can easily get 3 marks. Understood? Yeah. Now moving to the next question. So the question says find the median for the following data in the frequency distribution table. Okay, so again you have to write the median formula first. What is median formula? It is L plus n by 2 minus Cf divided by f into h. So what are all this? Again you have L, then n by 2, then you have Cf, then f, and then h. So like the one which is solved previously, there we found model class. Here you have to find median class. So how are you going to find that median class? To find that you should know n by 2. What is this n? See, this is frequency, this is Ci, this is frequency. Another table you have to draw which is called as cumulative frequency. Okay, I will draw it here roughly, but in your exam try to write it neatly. Okay, so what is that? So that is like I will tell you the trick. You have to write this number as it is 2. Next keep on adding this. 2 plus 3 is 5. 5 plus 6 is 11. 11 plus 4 is 15. 15 plus 5 is 20. So whatever you get here, that is your n. Even if you add all this, you will get 20. Understood? So n is 20. So this is 20 by 2, which is equal to 10. Now in this Cf value, Okay, in this CF value, you have to look for a number which is which the number should lies between those two. So if you see 5 and 11 are the two numbers between which 10 will lie, correct? 10 will lie between 5 and 11, not 11 and 15. So the one which with the bigger CF, that becomes our median class. So here it is 11 is bigger compared to 5. So median class is 25 to 30 and L is the lower limit of that. Understood? Now what is this F? F is the frequency of that class. So F is 6 and CF is frequency of previous class. Remember that. Don't write this 11. Okay, it is 5. And what is H? Again it is size. So 30 minus 25 is 5. Got it? Now simply substitute. You have all the data. So L is 25 plus n by 2, directly you write it as 10, minus CF is 5 divided by F is 6 into what is H? It is 5. Isn't it? Yes. Now solve it. So this becomes 5 into 5 by 6, which is equal to 25 by 6, and this is 25. So don't do LCM at all, just do this division. 6 fours are 24, 1 0 6 1 is 6, 4 0 6 6 is 36. Just you have to take two decimal numbers, 4.16 and plus 25. How much is that? It is 29.16. What is this? Yes, this is your median. So even this one was easier, but there is a extra step here. So I will suggest you to go with mode. Okay, if you get the option between mode and median, always go with mode. Understood? Yeah. So moving to the next question now. Yes, so the question is, I hope you are understanding. If yes, do press the like button. Don't forget to do that. You people always ignore that. Please don't do ignore. Do like it. Okay? Too much of pause in my sentences. What to do? Okay, let me solve this. From the top of a vertical building of 50 root 3 meter height on a level ground, the angle of depression of an object on the same ground is observed to be 60 degree. Find the distance of the object from foot of the building. So imagine this is the ground, this is the building. Okay, so from the top of a building of 50 root 3 meter height, so this is 50 root 3 meter, the height of the building is 50 root 3. Okay, now the angle of depression of an object on the same ground, angle of depression, there is an object over here. So when someone looks from here to this object, the angle formed with horizontal is called as angle of depression. This is given as 60. Okay, find the distance of the object from foot of building. This is foot of building. I have to find this distance. So I'll name this as A, B, C. Always try to write figure, okay, with your own notation, and then try to solve. So we all know that since this line is parallel to this, you can name this as D. You can write since AD is parallel to BC, okay, angle DAC, okay, DAC will be equal to ACB, correct? Because of, yes, alternate angles, because alternate angles are equal. You can write that here, alternate angles. Got it? So even this will be 60. Now if you look at this triangle, in triangle, let me write ABC, angle B is 90 degree, correct? So we can use this, which, yes, tan theta, tan 60 degree is equal to, what is tan? It is opposite by adjacent. What is opposite? AB by adjacent is BC, isn't it? So solve it. Tan 60 is root 3, which is equal to AB. AB is 50 root 3, which is equal to BC. So do the cross multiplication. You will get BC equals to 50 root 3 by root 3. both the root 3 will get cancelled and you'll get the answer is 50 meter. Now what is that 50 meter? Yes, it is the distance of the object from foot of the building. So this question is very simple. You can solve this in your exam, okay, if you get. Now moving to the OR question also, I will be solving that too. So even this question is very simpler. It just looks a little complex, but just read it. You will realize it's the simpler one. Okay. Two windmills of height 50 meter. You can see this is a windmill. CD you can see of height 50 meter and 40 root 3 meter. Okay, you can see it here on either side of the field. Okay, this is the field. Okay. Now a person observes the top of the windmill from a point between them. Okay, like P is the person. He look sometime at C and some other time at A. The angle of elevation was found to be 45 degree and 30 degree. You can see the angle of elevation is 45 and 30 degree. Find the distance between the two windmills. Means you have to find this distance BD. Okay, so I will not draw in any extra figure. Just look at this using this triangle. Which triangle? You can write CDP or PDC. Okay, angle D is 90 degree, right? So we can use tan 45 here. What is tan 45? O by A. O is CD by A is PD. So tan 45 is 1. What is CD? It is 50 and PD is unknown. Do the cross multiplication. You will get PD equals to 50 meter. So this is how much PD is 50 meter. Understood? Now similarly you have to do this in triangle ABP. What is angle B? It is 90 degree. Correct? So again you can use this tan 30 degree is equal to O by A, opposite by adjacent. So what is opposite side? This AB and adjacent is BB. Correct? So tan 30 is 1 by root 3. AB is 40 root 3 divided by BP is unknown. Do the cross multiplication. You will get BP into 1, that is BP is equal to 40 root 3 into root 3. So root 3 will give you just 3. So because see, if you write root 3 whole square, this will get cancelled. You get just 3. 43 is a 120 meter. So BP, how much you got? 120 meter. We need to find BD. What is BD? It is BP plus PD. Correct? So 120 plus 50 is how much? 170 meter. And what is this? Yes, it is the distance between the foot of the windmills. Isn't it simpler? Yeah, it is. Okay, so I hope you have understood. Moving to the next question now. So you can see the question number 35. They have given the following table gives production yield per hectare of wheat of 100 farms of a village. Okay, you can see this data. Production yield in kg per hectare, number of farms. Okay, change the distribution. First you have to change the distribution to a more than type distribution and draw its ogive. So first you have to change this into more than type distribution and then you have to draw the curve. So most of the time students ignore this question because they might have learned less than type and how to convert, but this is also very important. Okay, and it is also easier compared to more less than type. This is easier. I will show you how. See, first what you have to do, first draw a table. So let me insert a table first. Okay, see what you have to do. First you have to draw a this table. Here you have to write the same thing whatever they have written. Production yield, I am writing in short form. Production yield in kg per hectare. Okay, here you have to write again number of farms, that is frequency. Okay, in bracket you can write F, and here you have to write cumulative frequency. Cumulative frequency CF, in bracket you can write. Now whenever they have given to write more than type, you always have to take this lower limit. Remember this. to write here, and here you have to write more than. Okay, more than how much? 50. Okay, next again more than 55, or you can also write more than or equal to. Okay, then more than 60, more than or equal to 65, more than or equal to 70, more than or equal to 75. This much you have to write. Okay. Okay, now this will remain as it is. Number of frequency here, instead of this you have to write now cumulative frequency. Okay, so let me write this as it is, or since you have written this you can't write this now. Okay, because this was valid only for class interval. So just to make you understand I will write it here. You can erase it or you can keep it as it is, not a problem. See, so more than 50, how many are there? Okay, that the production yield more than 50 kg per hectare, how many are there? So see, all of them are more than 50 only, correct? It is starting from 2, correct? 8, 12, all these are more than 50. It means how many are there? 100, correct? So now more than 55. So if you look at here, this 2 is from 50 to 55, correct? Now from more than 55 means this 2 should be out from 100. So that is what you have to do. You have to subtract this 100 from 2 to this 100, from 100 to this 2, correct? So this becomes 98. Now this will be subtracted from the next. So 98 minus 8, how much is that? 90. Are you getting it now? Just do that. 90 minus 12, how much is that? You'll get 8, and yes, 8 minus 1 is 7. Now 78 minus 24, how much will you get? Yes, 8 minus 4 is 4 and 7 minus 2 is 5. Now 54 minus 38, so how much is this? 14 minus 8 is 6 and 4 minus 1 is 3. So again here you will get the same number. Understood? So this is how we have to convert this. Here you will get all the more than or equal to 50. Here more than or equal to 55. You have to write all this, then cumulative frequency. This too you are going to use in drawing the ogive curve. How? See, I'll just do it roughly here. This is x-axis, this is y, and we always take these limits. Remember this L. Okay, so limit is always towards this side, remember. So I'll write here limit. Instead of limit they have given production yield, so you have to write that only, production yield. Okay, that is kg per hectare in x-axis. In y you have to take always cumulative frequency. So if you see, it's starting from 55 and ending to 75. So I'll just start from that 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75. Got it? And this is 0. So in scale you can write along x-axis. What you have taken? You have taken 1 unit as 5, correct? There is a gap of 5 everywhere. And in y-axis, since it is cumulative frequency, the smallest number is 16 and the biggest number is 100. So you can take 10. Okay, 10. So 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. I'm just drawing it smaller one. You can do it neatly in your graph sheet. Okay, 70, 80, 90, 100. So this knot looks, let me draw it neatly only. Yeah, now you can see this looks better. Okay, this is y-axis, this is x, this is origin. Mark them very importantly. Now along x-axis we have taken 1 unit is 5, and along y-axis what we have taken? Yes, we have taken 1 unit as 10. So this is very important. Now just mark. For 50 it is 100. So for 50 it will be 100. So mark it here. Now for 55, 98. So 55 it will come somewhere near here. Next 60, 90. It will come somewhere over here. Next 78. 65 is 78. like this. Next is 54, 70 it is 54. Next is 16, 75 it is 16. It will come somewhere like this. Now just join them using your free hand. Join these points. So this is your more than type OGU. If you do this much, you will get full marks. More than type OGU. Understood? So I hope it is clear. If yes, do press the like button. Yeah. Okay. Let us solve the last question, and also we have a or question, and even that is very important. I will solve both of them. Okay. Yeah. So let us start this question first. So what is the question? It says a cone is having its base radius 12. Okay, you can see it here, and a height 20 centimeter. If the top of this cone is cut to form a small cone of base radius 3 centimeter, you can see here, and is removed, that is cut and removed, then the remaining part of the solid cone becomes frustum. Correct? This becomes frustum. Calculate the volume of the frustum. So what is the formula to find volume of a frustum? V is equal to it is pi h by 3 into r1 square plus r2 square plus r1 into r2, right? So we already have this data, correct? Just substitute. Pi you can take it as 22 by 7 into 3 into height. Yes, this is very important. That's why they have given it for 3 marks. Now what is this height? Height is this. Since it is a frustum now, this height you have to take, correct? You can't take the bigger height. Now this total is 20. How much will be this? So to do that we have to use BPT here. Got it? How? See, if this is A, O, and this is let me mark it as, okay, this is O dash. They have given it as O dash. This is C. Let me name this as D. And if you look at the bigger one, this is A, O, C. You have to use this. How much is this? This is 20, correct? How much is this? 12. How much is this smaller radius? 3. We don't know this. So using both of them are what? Yes, both of them are similar, correct? You can write here triangle AO dash D is similar to triangle AOC. How? You have to prove. If you have to prove, you can write, since angle O dash is equal to angle O. Why? Because of 90-degree, right? And you can also write this angle is also, see, both of them are common, so you can write angle D is equal to angle C. Why? Because it is common. Okay, or it is what? Corresponding angle. So you can write that corresponding angle. So using this, you can say both of them are similar, correct? AO dash D is similar to triangle AOC. Now use this BPT. So using BPT, what will you get? See, AO dash by AO will be equal to O dash D by OC, isn't it? So this is unknown. Let me take it as X. X by, what is this bigger size? 20 is equal to, what is this? 3 by, what is this? 12. Correct? So do the cross multiplication. You will get X as 20 into 3 by 12. So 3 ones are 3 fours are 4 ones are 4 fives are. So you'll get the value of X as 5. Now what is this 5? Yes, it is this one. This is 5. So if this is 5, what will be this? Yes, it will be 15. Correct? So that you have to write it carefully. So after solving this, you can come to this question now. So H is how much? We got H as 15. Understood? So I will write it here. Now just substitute rest of the values as it is. So R1 you can take 12 square plus R2 is 3 square plus 12 into 3. So on solving this becomes 3 5s are 15. And let me write it as it is, 22 into 5 by 7. Here how much you'll get? This is 144 into 3 3s are 9 plus 12 3s are 36. Now keep this as it is, 22 into 5 by 7 into, sorry, these all are adding, correct? So if you add them, how much you'll get? 6 plus 4 is 10, 10 plus 9 is 19, 1 carry. So 3 plus 4 is 7, 7 1 8, and this is 1, correct? So how much will you get? So 7, these two will get cancelled, correct? 7 2s are 14, here you get 49, so 7 7s are 49, isn't it? Yeah. So now multiply this, 5 2s are 10, 5 2s are 10 1 11, correct, into 27. So what is this? 27 into 11, 7 2 7 2 297. So this is 297, and there is a 0 here, you can write this 0. So volume is equal to this much centimeter cube. Understood? So this is how you have to solve this problem. Okay, using BPT you have to get h first, and that you will get of this one, that you have to subtract from 20, only then you will get the height of this frustum. So I hope it's clear. If you solve this, you'll get 3 marks easily. And this type of questions are framed mainly for those students who thinks that they can score 80 out of 80 in their final exam. Okay, so if they have practiced well, if their preparation is very good, only then they can solve this type of problem. Okay, so if you are knowing this how to solve, then yes, your preparation is going well. If no, still you have time, do prepare well. Okay, so moving to the last question of this video, and even this is an important one, and this was a or question, you can look at here. Okay, this is the or question of the same, this 36. Okay, come back, yeah. Okay, so the question says a milk tank is in the shape of a cylinder with hemispheres of same radii attached to both ends of it as shown in figure. If the total height of a tank is 6 meter and the radius is 1 meter, okay, total height is 6 meter and radius is 1 meter, calculate the maximum quantity of milk filled in the tank in liters. Okay, so this is very important, liters they have given. Okay, and maximum quantity, it means you have to find the volume. Okay, only we can fill milk if there is a space in it, and if there is space, it means it is volume, correct? So if they have given maximum quantity, remember they are asking you to find the volume. Got it? So how to find it? See, if you look at here, you have a hemisphere at the top. Then if you divide, just divide this. You have a hemisphere first, then you have a, yes, cylinder, and then again you have a hemisphere. Okay, now both of these hemisphere have the same radii, you can see. And this, again, this radius remains the same, the base of cylinder. Correct? So what we can do, we can write volume of this vessel you can write, correct? Or since it is milk tank, you can write volume of, let me write, milk tank is equal to 2 into volume of hemisphere plus volume of, what is that, cylinder. Okay, so you have to find first volume of hemisphere here. So volume of hemisphere is equal to, what is the formula? It is 4 by, sorry, it is hemisphere means 2 by 3 pi r cube, correct? Now you have r, you can substitute. So 2 by 3, let me take pi as pi only, I will substitute it later. And r is how much? It is 1, correct? So this is 1 cube, which is equal to 1. So this becomes 2 pi by 3 meter cube. Now coming to second, volume of cylinder. So what is the formula? It is pi r square into h. So you have pi, let me keep it as it is. You have r, it is 1 only, 1 square, into what is h? Yes, it is height of the cylinder. Now this total was 6. So if 1 is the that of what is this hemisphere, and here again hemisphere, so total is 6 minus 1, that is 5, and 5 minus 1, that is 4. So height of this is how much? 4. So that you have to write here, and this you have to calculate height of separately. Height of cylinder is equal to 6 minus 1 minus 1, which is equal to 4. Got it? 4 meter you can write. Now this becomes how much? 4 pi meter cube. Correct? Now substitute in this formula. So therefore this is the imagine equation number 1. So equation 1 becomes what? The volume is equal to 2 into what is this volume of hemisphere? We have got it as 2 pi by 3 plus volume of cylinder is how much? 4 pi. So see, this becomes 2 to the 4 pi by 3 plus 4 pi. So now you can take 4 pi common, correct? 4 pi is common. So here you will get 1 by 3 plus 1, isn't it? Now what are you going to do? Let me make it smaller. Substitute, they have given take pi as 22 by 7. So I'll take 4 into 22 by 7 into here if you take LCM you will get 3, and here 1 plus 3. So on solving this you will get 4 into 22 into this is 3 plus 1 is 4, and how much is this? 7 into 3, correct? Let me write it as 7 into 3. Got it? So how much is this? So you'll get 4 4s are 16 into 22 divided by how much is this? 7 into 3 is 21. So on solving this, let me solve this directly. There is no other way. Okay, you have to solve 16 into 22. If you do normal calculation, how much will you get? You will get 16 into what is this? 22. You will get 352, and that on dividing with 21 you will get it as around 16.76. Yes, this you have to do. And what is this? Meter cube, correct? Now you should know this. 1 meter cube means 1000 liter. Understood? So this many meter cubes means 16.76 into you have to do 1000. So you'll get 1676. Since 3 zeros are there, after decimal 3 numbers you have to take. These many liters. So the volume, the quantity or the maximum quantity of milk filled in the tank is 16,760 liter. Okay, it is approximate value. Got it? So this is how you have to solve this. I hope it's clear to you. If you have any doubt, you can write that in comment section. And if you find this video useful, do like, comment, and share it with your friends. Practice well for your exam. Okay, I'll see you in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye. Have a great time.